Patanjali, where Baba Ramdev has finally said sorry. Patanjali Ayurved has issued an unconditional apology to the Apex Court for misleading advertisements. Now, these misleading advertisements were a part of the larger contention where Patanjali has time and again been told by the court to apologize and to make amends. This comes after IMA, the nodal agency for medical association, has petitioned the court suggesting that Patanjali in fact has not been adhering to the Drugs and Practices Act, the Act of 1954, which disallows for any advertisement which may be misleading, especially when it comes to medicine and allopathic medicine particularly. This is an important case, Kartik, because this essentially is touted to become larger and a bigger controversy. Patanjali time and again apologizing, but then also rolling out those full-page advertisements.
I mean, let's hope that finally Patanjali does stop rolling out those advertisements, and this is something which has been bothering the courts for a while, especially since the IMA, like you mentioned, had petition in the Supreme Court stating that these ads seem to be misleading simply because they promise to cure certain ailments and certain illnesses. And there may not be any medical reason or medical conviction behind any of those claims that are being made by Patanjali. Supreme Court earlier this week had actually issued a statement saying that why it should not hold Patanjali in contempt, and even for the previous such meetings, Baba Ramdev and the MD Acharya did not really come to the Supreme Court. So Supreme Court eventually said that the next hearing should be held, and Baba Ramdev should be present in person to actually tell the Supreme Court why he or the company should not be held in contempt. And now this apology comes a few days later saying that Patanjali is sorry and will refrain from publishing these misleading ads.
And remember, Patanjali Ayurved has issued now an unconditional apology to the Supreme Court for airing some of these misleading ads. This comes after court has actually asked co-founder Baba Ramdev as well as Managing Director Acharya Balkrishna to personally appear before the court on 2nd of April to clarify on their failure to respond to a contempt notice issued against them and the company regarding misleading advertisements about medicinal cures. Now, in the affidavit filed in response to the notice, Acharya Balkrishna has said that he regrets that the advertisements in question were only meant to make general statements, inadvertently included offensive sentences. Now, hearing a plea by Indian Medical Association accusing the company of alleged violations of provisions of the Drug and Magic Remedies Act of 1954, a Supreme Court bench on 19th of March sought personal appearance of the company's managing director as well as founder Baba Ramdev. They have now apologized before the court.